Hi everyone, my name is Mohammed Ibrahim and I represent the Web3 innovation at InvoiceMate. Today I'm going to be telling you guys a bit more about how InvoiceMate is solving real world problems by using ICP. So, as the name suggests, InvoiceMate is invoicing software which enables invoices to get credit for SMEs and MSMEs through working through banks and financial institutions. So the problem of the world today is that banks don't trust the data and the invoices of SMEs due to SMEs performing collusion, hidden disputes, duplications, there's tampering, there's fraud, and so many more. So the banks don't trust this data, which then neglects the legit SMEs from getting access to credit, hence most of them dying out of business. We are here to solve that. So we empower these powerless invoices and establish trust and efficiency on these invoices through our KYI practices, which is essentially due diligence of invoices and businesses, KYC and KYB. So we help these SMEs. We help SMEs to grow their businesses by enabling them with working capital finance. And also, we help the CFI and DeFi lenders with providing secure and solid working capital finance opportunities for them to grow their portfolio of lending as well. So we do that through digital inclusion of these SMEs, and this digital inclusion leads to the financial inclusion of these SMEs. So at the moment, InvoiceMate has processed over 114 million US dollars worth of invoices on its invoice management system. We've enabled more than 1 million US dollars worth of invoice financing in the past 2 or 3 months. We have partnered up with 11 CFI and DeFi lenders here in the space, and also locked over 5 million plus worth of lending amount allocation. So we partner up with the B2B supply chains and marketplaces to get pre-qualified SMEs that are doing the actual transactions. And we also partner up on the other end of the bridge. We partner up with multiple financial institutions like TradeFinex, which is a DeFi liquidity pool, and central banks of centralized banks as well to enable credit for these SMEs. So we have established in 2 markets, in Pakistan and UAE, and now looking forward to establishing the next market, which is Saudi Arabia. And now we are opening up a new channel, which is RWA debt financing, where we are tokenizing the invoice as an asset and allowing the DeFi liquidity to flow into real world businesses solving real world problems. Our true USP or competitive advantage is KYI, which we do on the invoices and ensure the lending institutions that the working capital finance or invoice financing opportunity is authentic, and we mitigate the risk for them. So to sum it up, this is a team. Mohammed Salman Anjum is the CEO and founder. He's been in the space of enterprise blockchain for 7 years, an entrepreneur for 22 years. Usman Salahuddin, who has been our CTO and also been in the space of software development for more than 30 years. Raphael Schutz is from Germany, heading the corporate strategy of the company. Zishan Abed is a chartered accountant at his core and doing the product lead, as well as Said Al-Hibsi, who's the relationship leader here in the MENA region. So we've been part of the multiple acceleration programs and funds, as well as Definity Foundation, and we are utilizing ICP for truly solving real world problems. And I would like to hand over to the CTO, Usman Salahuddin, to explain the technical parts of the element.
Hello everyone, my name is Usman. I'm working as a CTO and co-founder in InvoiceMate. So we have the invoice lifecycle so this lifecycle involves different smart contracts. Starting from invoice contract, finance contract, payment contract, and the documents which is associated with their financing profiling and the invoice. So their documents could relate, their bank statements, their other things. So we are also, taking them on chain as well. So in terms of invoice, we have the full life cycle available, like its agency on screen, from its creation, its acknowledgement, its application for the finance, and when it's come to the finance, it's come here, on the on request creation, its approval, and once it is approved, then disbursement of payment and the supporting document which is attached with this. So this is a whole end-to-end data which we are taking on the blockchain itself. So the story starts from invoice creation, then it's come to our APIs. This is an overview of the API code, it get all the data, it converts the data into hash, and then and some data encrypted, and then send it to the blockchain ICP APIs blockchain to store it there. So if I quickly shift it to the ICP there, for example, this is an invoice which is created there. Well, let me just call this, and we will get a response. So this is a data response we get from the ICP in terms of a candid view, JSON view, and other binary view. So in JSON view, you can see like it has all the detail. The client name is encrypted, the invoice hash, the date and time, the client, everything which is personally identifiable data is encrypted and stored on the chain. So, and this we are actually using in this data is being stored on the on itself, and then we have other methods which is linked with the creation, acknowledgement, and paid invoice, and then other details related to invoice lifecycle which is present on chain. So this is where our ICP Explorer, our Mate Explorer comes into the picture, which is enabling users to, instead of going on chain where the data is already encrypted, so they can view this data on our Mate Explorer, which is, it is there in the form of like this is a view of the Mate Explorer where we are enabling user to view the transaction invoice itself detail. So on the right side you can see this invoice created, it's acknowledged, and then request for financing initiated. So so this is the invoice detail where we are reviewing the invoice data, who is the vendor, who is the client, currency, amount, and all of the details. In the next slide, if I can show you this one where we have this on-chain and off-chain data verification, which is like enabling user to view this what is the invoice, and off-chain stored and on-chain stored, and all of the details. So if there is any manipulation or anything which is missing here, so that is actually we are able to turn this green flag into the in the red flag, and then user can view this data and details. So this is an overview what we have in terms of InvoiceMate integration with the blockchain with ICP.